The Enigma is an electromechanical machine which substitutes one letter for another. It encrypts plain language and makes it into cipher text to keep the message secret. To decipher the message, one needed to know which one of the 158 million possible settings were used on that day. The predetermined daily settings were made on the 3 Enigma wheels and the Stecker board. Firstly, the rings, then the start positions of the wheels. Once the wheels were set, the Steckers would be plugged up. The changes were made at midnight each day. The model of Enigma in use here would have been used by the Army, the Air Force and the Navy Surface Fleet. This is just one of many types of Enigma. To significantly shorten the decryption of Enigma traffic, the bomb was engineered. Again electromechanical, it was designed to find some of the settings used. The bomb here is effectively mimicking 36 Enigmas, each set of 3 vertical drums representing one Enigma machine. Despite the complexities of Enigma, the Allies were able to break the cipher on a regular basis. The idea for the bomb was the creation of Alan Turing. Turing designed the bomb and Harold King took Turing's concept and made it into a working machine. The bomb in use is a replica based on a 1943 version and is relative to 3-wheel Enigma. It was further enhanced by Gordon Welshman. The bomb was manufactured at the British Tabulating Machine Company at Letchworth under the code name Cantab. They used current electromechanical technology as was already being used by the company. Now we have a working bomb for the first time since World War II, as all of the originals were destroyed after the war. A series of challenges have been made by GCHQ to the current bomb team, a group of enthusiasts at Bletchley Park. The challenges have been held by GCHQ from the Cheltenham Science Festival, the Big Bang Festival, Manchester Science Festival, the British Military Tournament, and more recently in July 2014, the GCHQ Scarborough Centenary Celebration. The purpose of the challenges is for GCHQ using an original 3-wheel Enigma with Stecker board to encrypt some short plain language text, which is then sent to Bletchley Park via Twitter. During World War II, the messages would have been delivered to Bletchley Park by either secure teleprinter landline or by motorcycle dispatch riders who collected from various Y stations distributed all over the country. Y stations monitored the German military Morse frequencies. Quite often, multiple stations will be listening to the same transmissions, a system known as double banking. So if an operator missed one or more characters, the copies could be compared later to fill in any gaps. Once the text was received by the bomb team, they required a crib, which is usually a phrase regularly used by the Germans, such as weather report or even a place name. The crib would generally be taken from a scheduled signal sent by the Germans. Though the messages would be encrypted, certain repetitions could be recognised from day-to-day comparisons. The team then go on to develop a menu, which is then used to set up the bomb with appropriate start positions of the drums and the plugging up of the leads at the rear of the bomb. Once set, the bomb is switched on. When the bomb has found a possible result, it will stop. The next part of the process is to establish whether the bomb has a valid stop. This is done using the letters the bomb has provided taken from the 3 indicator drums on the right hand side and the letter indicator on the side of the bomb. With this information, using the checking machine and the menu, the operators are able to see if the stop is valid. This will provide the code breakers with some of the stecker pairs, which will show the way Enigma leads are set up for that day. Now the code breakers have to find the rest of the stecker positions and the turnover of the middle Enigma wheel. This requires more work with the checking machine and the menu. The final stage of finding the absolute key for the day is done by a process known as clonking. This will give the code breakers the ring stollen, which is the ring positions on the Enigma wheels. Clonking, originally carried out on a purpose-built machine, which is still to be identified but may yet be. As there are no records, it remains a mystery. The wrens that worked in the bomb room during World War II recall the machine made a clonking noise when in use. Today, clonking is carried out using the checking machine and a special slide rule, rediscovered just in time for the first challenge. There is no way of knowing how long the process would take each day and could vary from as little as 2 hours to many hours to find the day's key. The key now found is taken across to either a captured Enigma or the British-made cipher machine called Typex. This was a successful cipher machine based on pre-war Enigma, and the British modified some of them to act the same as Enigma. The machine now set with the key of the day, the cipher text is typed on the keyboard, and in the case of Typex, a paper tape will be produced with the plain language printed on it. The plain language text will be passed on for translation and then to intelligence to be acted upon. This information, privy only to those who needed to know, became known as Ultra.
Okay, job up team, well done. Yay! 10, that's 2 hours.
During the recent challenges, once the daily key had been found, GCHQ would invite the public their end to encrypt on an Enigma machine a short message for the bomb team to reply to. This is a very brief explanation of the bomb breaking Enigma. Demystifying the Bomb is an excellent book by Dermot Turin, which goes into far greater depth. The GCHQ challenges give the public an insight into the process that significantly shortened World War II and is believed to have saved thousands of lives. Today, the dedicated bomb team, who spent many years on the rebuild, continue to demonstrate on a daily basis how the system worked. Without them and all of their hard work, we will be left with just a few black and white photographs and the odd remnants of original machines. Thank you, the bomb team.